All right, Coach, it's been a wet and dreary day by the shores of Lake Erie, but we have football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Set, ready? 30 base. Get it.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Move. 48. Let's go. Let's fight.
2nd and 4. He completes this one to Mack. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Tighten up. Slam. Patch it. Shift. Check, safety. Rock it. Shift. Check. Crunch. Yo, faster.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
On the ready. Hey, Charlie. Hey, look, 48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Watch the run. 48. Now.
To throw on second down, Lawrence. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now. You better bring it. Check 15. General West. Switch. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Ready.
On 4th down, Lawrence. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
First down, Bengals.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Check. He's checking. Go. Check 26. Spot. Go out.
They'll run with Mack, and he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So the penalty erases their earlier loss. Now it's second and 8.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Hey! Big dash. Come. Mike 48. Hey, Haywood. 48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Throw caught here by Bird. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's now fourth down.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Lutz puts this one through. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Lutz now to kick this one away. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, switch gears. Back.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
We want it. Come to my world. Deuce. Check 4.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Check, ready. Go to base. 55, Mike. He don't know no better. Go. Go. Mike, 55. Right there.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down.
51 the run. 51. They gonna need some therapy after this. Hey, Mike 51. Squeeze. Check. Go. Check 31. They go.
They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller in there for a milestone sack. That's number 150 of his great career. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken in at the 22. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Check 13. Fair. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Check your hot read. He's coming. Look at me. Door. Hey, watch it. Get it.
On 2nd down, it's Mack. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Got it. Mike 48. You remember me? Let's go, baby.
From the gun, Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And that's caught inside the 35. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Check hot. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Say. Hard. Hey, lock it. Down.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Mike. All right. Let's go, B. Let's go. Ready?
On 4th down, Lawrence. And he finds Stills, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Bengal 1st down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Mack off the draw play. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. I'm scared.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. It's complete. Stills. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready. 10-2 start. 53. Coming to you. Slam. 80 weapon. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Rock it. No. Off. Now. Go. On the ball. Shoot.
On third down, a run by Mack. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Let's go now. 18 Gators. 53. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. It's their quarterback taking it in. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. And that'll give them a two-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey, check Michael Allen. Check Michael Allen. Come on, D. Hey, check Michael Allen. Check Michael Allen. I don't think you got it, son. Kill. Hey, turn it out. That's it. Switch.
They'll look to throw here. This one caught by Isabella. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a second down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, check Michael Allen. All day, baby. Hey, check Michael Allen. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Jim.
2nd and 3. That escapes the sack. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
And let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
He lost 4 there, and it's third down. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point.
36. Rush in.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. This is Hines. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now it's Hines. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Let him know. Let him know. Check 3. Check 43. Big Ed. Shift.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Hines. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. This one from 46 yards out. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Five.
And some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati 1st down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Ready? 10 Lobo. 53, Mike. Watch the curve. Watch the curve.
They'll run on 1st down. Askew. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Time to go, night. Hey, check 24.
And some room to run now. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line.
He's up, squeeze. Jump. Bam. Showing it. Now.
They'll run here with Mack. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Check. Look at me. Door.
Staying on the ground with Mack. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Hard. Ready.
On 3rd down, Mack. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 2nd down now, it's Mack, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Rock it. Pass it.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The kick by Lutz is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Mark 55. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Over. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Shift.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's Isabella open on the right side. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Bengals, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Browns, The loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.